decide to look me up, don't waste your time looking round. I won't be in my mansion, you won't find me by the sea, but just find Jesus.
My name's Clancy Davis. I'm 22 years old. My mother was stricken with cancer. She went downhill very fast. I seen that my best friend pleading before my eyes, so she passed away a few days before my 17th birthday. And I just remember thinking, oh my God, I've lost the one person that means more to me than anything in life. And there was a time in there that I was still numb from the shock of losing my mother. And I really don't think I ever came out of that until about a year ago. Shortly after my mother's death, I had another little incident where one of my ankles collapsed, and I had to have immediate surgery on that foot. Get home from the hospital and they send you a bottle of pain pills. I never thought in a million years about there being such heartache in that little pill bottle. I'd take one of those pills because I was hurting. The doctor said right here on the bottle I need to take one or two every 46 hours. And so that's what I would do. I'd take one or two every 46 hours because I didn't like that pain. I didn't like pain at all. But then there was a period that I was taking two every 4 hours because of the pain. And what was happening was anytime my mind would start clearing back up, I'd start hurting. And you start hurting here, and then you hurt everywhere. Well, then it got to a point that, I was running out of prescriptions. I'd call the doctor. My doctor, now Clancy, I can't give you nothing right away. So I'd suffer it out. A family member would come by. Clancy, I've got some of that medicine in my cabinet. I had my teeth cut out. Didn't think anything about it. It was the same pill. We shared everything our whole lives. But really what I didn't know is that they were enabling me. They didn't know they were enabling me. They loved me more than anything. They were just trying to help me. But that was the worst thing that could have happened. It's insane. It's insane because you go to running out of prescriptions and then you go to your friends or your family and you're trying to get their medicine from them, and then you've ran out of all your options, all your friends, all your family. So then you're trying to think, well, who can I get medicine from? I started thinking right off the bat about these pills when I had show cattle up the hill that were needing to be fed. I mean, instantly it starts taking things out of your life that you love very much, and you stop paying attention to it. There's really not one event that I can tell you that drove me to the point of, all right, I want to stop. But the breaking moment, the final straw that broke the camel's back, I remember standing at the end of the driveway, and me and my dad, screaming at each other. And he said, son, I can't help you. And the only thing I'm doing is hurting you by keeping you around. I'm done with you. Several hours went by of me thinking about what had happened, what it was said, broke my heart. I remember sitting at the end of the driveway. Dad had already left. I remember thinking, God, how did I get here? How did I get here? How do I get out of this? I tried, and I can't do it. And that's when, through the course of events, got a hold of CAAIR. That's what I call CAAIR. Went through an interview process. The next day I was on my way to J America. When you get to CAAIR, you go through a goose process, a goose class we call it, and it's a 30-day introductory class to the 12 steps of Alcoholics Anonymous. And I'm looking around at guys, that are here because their courts have sent them. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, where in the world am I? I had to understand that these guys were here to get help too. They might come from poverty, they might have come from the wealthiest family in town. It didn't matter. There were so many people here that had a problem and needed help. All these guys coming together with one goal. The chances of you being successful at your goal, they go way up. The success goes way up. CAAIR not only teaches you and shows you what it takes to be clean and sober, but they also teach you how to live again. There was a time that was so dark and so gloomy. I didn't want to live. But today, I have joy. I have joy. My joy is back. My laughter's back. My peace is back. I lost all that at one time. God simply has done for me what I couldn't do for myself. And I am so grateful for being here at CAAIR. So grateful.
Wanna touch the hand that totally cleaned, it totally cleaned my heart. Wanna hear